comes the Eclipse. Gone for almost 20 years and left for dead, the NOPI Nationals show has been brought back to Atlanta Motor Speedway, thanks to Sam from Sam's Garage. And of course, this means I'm going to be there, being a two-time winner of the NOPI Nationals back in 2001 and 2, or maybe 2002 and 3, I really don't remember. And while I no longer have the old mini truck that I won this show with, I do have my Jeep. It ain't really show quality, it's an off-roader and it's pretty beat up, but it shines up good and I brought it out here and I showed it off. NOPI Show 2025, it is back. Well, let's take our first walk through the garage, check out what they got. Brad's Comanche. I ain't had a chance to see this thing yet, other than YouTube videos. I don't remember what axles they did on it. Go back and watch it on YouTube. Adam's Drop Shaft. See that. Pretty cool. Ranger Bob. You gotta look up the story of this one. Really cool story to it. And with the sun beating down on our necks, and since we're parked in the overland area out here in the grass, we set the canopy up, get some shade, sit down and hang out for a little bit and have some lunch. While we're sitting here, we're going to notice a whole bunch of smoke off the distance where they were having burnout competitions and drifting competitions. So we'll also go over there and watch out for a little while. Unfortunately, I got very little footage of it because I forgot to record. I was very entertained. While that is all that I filmed for day one, there was a ton going on, and also there's a whole nother day. So we're gonna head home, get a little rest, get some dinner, and we'll come back tomorrow and I get a whole lot more footage on day two than I did the first day. So leave me a comment, tell me what you think of day one and of NOPI coming back. NOPI, day two. Got me, got Mandy, we don't have Charlie. Can't help that part. But hey, we're here, day two. Look how much fun she's having. In the heat, you're having a blast.
In the fucking heat.
So I'm about to go out here and film the cars going around the track. They're all staging up on pit road, but they're not.
I'm gonna watch the Jeep.
She's gonna sit here and monitor the AC in the Jeep, make sure it stays good and comfortable. Exactly. I told her I'd leave my iPad, she can watch YouTube on it and watch my Jeep videos.
Like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe. So yeah. All right, this is day two at NOPI. That's it. I have nothing else to say. Goodbye. All right, I'm here at NOPI. I mean, the sun is in my eyes, no matter how I look. So I was gonna tell you a story that we was out here, God, 20, 25 years ago, not quite 25. And I was walking through the Cup garage. I just won first place in my 88 Toyota mini truck. And we walked through the garage. We bumped this guy in a Cup garage who was recruiting cars for the third Fast and Furious movie. It hadn't come out yet. They would just come out with the second one. Got info from him, found out what he was going to do, got info about my truck, was adding it to a list of potential cars they were going to put in the movie. Unfortunately, the movie ended up not happening. They canceled it. They ended up making Tokyo Drift a couple years later. That was not the third movie they were looking at my truck for. But cool, pretty cool experience. And they just had Craig Lieberman on stage here a minute ago. I don't know if it was Craig Lieberman I met. God, it was over 20 years ago. And I couldn't tell you what the guy looked like now. Saved my life. But it could have been him, and he was just on stage here. I could have had my truck in a NOPI movie, in a Fast and Furious movie, because I won a NOPI show, and I used to work at NOPI back in the day too. So anyways, cool story. Getting ready for cars coming around the track. All right, the Fast and Furious cars will not be in the first group, but these two cars right here are in the first group, and I'm friends with both of them too, so I had to make sure I include it in this video so they can see their cars on track as well. And while we're sitting here, This is the Warren Winch Factor 55 truck that pulled up. I had a good chat with them later on as well. All right, there go the NOPI cars lining up to go around the track. That is why I'm standing out here by the fence in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to film them as they come by. I won't be in a prime spot. I'm just waiting on them to get on the track and come on by. Now, they had it set up where you could pay 20 bucks and drive your car on a track. Seeing as how my Jeep has off-road sway bars from Anti-Rock, I wasn't too comfortable taking those turns with that banking at high speed, so I decided to pass this time and said I'm gonna sit here and film. But I've driven this track in many cars in the past, so it was all right. I could miss it in the Jeep this time. And I got a lot of footage of cars on track, so we're going to do a little picture-in-picture and try to do 2 groups at one time here on screen. The Camry and the Audi are 2 friends of mine I work with, so I'm going to get a real good view of theirs coming by here. This is what I'm actually filming. Here come the Fast and Furious movie cars coming around the track now. GoPro and other thing. We'll have to crop them in later. And I got a handful of shots zoomed in on my iPhone, so I will overlay them here where I can, and where I can't, I'll put them at the end. Either it was effects for the film or just the yellow has faded on this car. You can barely spot the yellow in it anymore. You can just slightly see it. I wonder if the sun faded it maybe. I mean, God, it's been 20 years ago. Maybe it still has the original paint job on it. All right, so we've got the Supra. My understanding, the Supra from the second Fast and Furious movie is the same Supra from the first one, repainted, done differently, although this one is painted like the second one but red, and it also looks like the RX-7 from the first one with the graphics. I don't know. All right, we got the Jetta and the F-150. F-150 gave this little engine noise. Here comes the Eclipse. Yeah, and I think in the movie they used Honda Civic sounds for the Eclipse and for the RX-7, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was a Nissan they used. Comes the Eclipse. I just entered the Jeep, sitting in the AC and admiring this thing. It's pretty good looking. And I talked to these guys for a few minutes before they went on the track and did not know that Factory 55 and Warren and all these companies are all the same company. I like how they did the taillights on this too. That's pretty cool. They made a roll pan. And that's a solid piece. I wonder, is that fiberglass or is that metal?
You got any questions, my friend, just let me know.
Is it quarter panels fiberglass?
No.
He said it was all metal work done in the 80s and it's been garage kept this whole time. LS in it with a Holly intake on it. This is the first time I've ever seen a GT40 in person. I'm amazed at how small and low this car is. Oh, this thing is really low to the ground. It is not even waist high on me.
The man. So everyone looks at everyone back here, but we cannot forget that Craig Lieberman, which thank you very much because you put us in contact with everybody here to make this thing happen. So thank you so much, sir. Can we give this man a round of applause, maybe?
Yeah. Come on, NOPI.
Thank you. Craig, if you have anything to say, you can. If not, Gabriel, we'll just go back.
That's electric. Well, they ain't got no axles in it. Ain't going nowhere. But
That was one of the Heist guys in the first group.
Everyone get right here. Everyone get right here. Come in. Yeah, no, we got to get the NOPI, the AT. Can one of you get it? Can you get it? We're going to get close, but no, you got to be in it. Can you get the picture? Yeah. And then we'll kneel down. Kneel down. Kneel down a little bit. That you guys. You guys stand up. You guys stay standing. You guys stay standing. All right. That way we get a clean shot. All right. Cool. All right, cool. Who got the picture?
Hey, everybody on
all right, here we go.
Hang on, everybody on 3. Let me see your hands in the air and say NOPI. Ready? 1, 2, 3. NOPI!
I like the flames on that. It's pretty cool. That's definitely 20 years ago.
It's going down. Meet me in the club. Gotta get a rack.
Thanks, very good yesterday.
Gotta get a rack.
Down here is the mug. More cars go around the track as I'm walking back to the Jeep. Nopi's over. 2025. Did you have fun?
I've sat in the Jeep for 2 hours.
She sat in the Jeep for 2 hours while I went around in there and talked to everybody I know that was at the show. And apparently, I knew everybody at the show today. Different from yesterday. So yesterday, I didn't see anybody I know. Today, I saw everybody I know. And you sat in the Jeep. It's pretty cool. Monitored my AC. All right.
Definitely. The
We're
AC works.
leaving. The
It's
AC
good.
works. You have checked it.
It's good.
Functions good.
The function's good. Wouldn't they just notify you one?
I don't know. So NOPI was awesome. Not as big as it used to be, obviously, because this is the first year coming back. But there were a lot of cars there. The one thing I noticed, I think that hopefully can improve for next year, there were not a lot of vendors there. In the past, the entire Cup Garage area was full of vendors, and the car show really was the area around the Cup Garage. Well, this year, the Cup Garage was half the car show. So all of us who were scattered outside the car show, it made it look like there weren't many people there. But there were hundreds and hundreds of people there. So there was probably, I mean, I'd say at least 1,000, probably, by my math. So it was a really good turnout. There were a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people coming and going. There was stuff to do everywhere. I mean, as soon as one thing was done in one spot, you had a sound competition on one end. They had a nighttime glow off in one area. They were having drift cars going on. They had autocrossing going on in the parking lot outside. They had Burnout Wars going on. And just little tracks and little events set up all around. Tons of stuff to do. Tons of food to eat. Really cool. They did a really good job bringing it back. Really got to give Sam there a lot of thanks for that coming back there, because he's had a lot to do with it coming back there. So yeah, really good turnout. Looking forward to next year. Hope it comes back even bigger. I mean, the fact that they were able to pull it off in Atlanta Motor Speedway the first year back is amazing. If you guys don't know the history of this show, it started off as a Volkswagen show. It was actually at Lakewood Fairgrounds, and it was called Bug Off. It wasn't even called NOPI. It was all Volkswagen bugs. It got so big, they moved it from the fairgrounds to Atlanta Motor Speedway, especially when the imports and the mini trucking thing really started taking off with Fast and Furious movies. It was actually already at Atlanta Motor Speedway before that for a couple years, but when those movies came out, it really blew up. So yeah, and I was working there at the time when that movie came out, and yeah, I seen it firsthand. Wow, it blew up everything in the aftermarket parts. So anyways, that was it. 2025, NOPI is back. It was awesome. So glad to be a part of it. This was something that me and Mandy and Charlie did all the time, every year. And of course, Charlie, you know, been gone for 10 years now. He can't do it no more. So Mandy came along and went with me and had a really good time. And thankful for everybody that showed up and everybody I bumped into and came with us next year, and we'll do it again. So that is it for this time around. Thank you for watching 1870 Off-Road as we're leaving Atlanta Motor Speedway here. And we will see you back in 2026, hopefully. Just got confirmation it will be back September 12th and 13th.